All right. LDBC, LDMMAC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison, live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks. This fight is almost upon us. We got 2 days. And Valentina and Nicco will be in the octagon squaring off for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. And, I've kind of had my things about this fight. I think that this is going to be the biggest mismatch in women's MMA history, bar none. But with that being said, part of me, I'm actually kind of intrigued to see what Nicco's going to do. I'm really intrigued to see, did they really come up with a game plan that can actually hinder or stop Valentina? Because Nicco, she keeps saying, I'm going to stop Valentina. She's saying it, and I feel like she's saying it sarcastically, but nonetheless, she keeps saying it. I'm going to stop Valentina. Okay, I like to see it because she's never been stopped. I mean, could Montano be the first one to do it? I mean, well, I don't think so. Okay, let's just be honest. I don't think so. Nicco has one attack that's money. She got a body kick attack. And her body kick attack is very, very good, And just looking at some film and video on Nicco, it's underrated, actually. It's pretty good. But, Nicco, she's going to have to set that body kick up against Valentina. Like, you can't just throw an ill-advised kick at Valentina because a lot of things could happen. Number one, Valentina, a lot of times, will catch the kick and trip and then get you to the ground. Or number two, Valentina will counter off of the kick. Okay, or number three, Valentina will slip the kick, and you can slip body kicks. Valentina, I mean, it's possible. Like a lot of things could happen if you throw a body kick that you don't set up with a jab. And, Nicco doesn't tend to use her jab very well. This is what I've seen. And a jab is the gateway to everything else that you're trying to do. If you don't set anything up with a jab, if you don't utilize a jab, if you don't even, think to do it, you just throw punches and caution to the wind, well, you're going to cautiously get knocked out. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. And, people can just, I don't know, man, the handwriting on the wall for this one. Now, one thing I will say, at least Nicco, she fought other flyweights to get her belt. At least she fought other flyweights. I can't say nothing else, but, man, Nicco finna get in here and get destroyed, y'all. I know people, well, man, why you always keep, you making a million videos about this fight? Because this the big fight. It's the fight of the week. Why you think I'm making videos? Why you think I'm still talking about it? I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Listen, this is the big mega fight in women's MMA. And yes, I'm going to talk about it every day. Look, you got a choice. All you guys leaving these stupid, goofy content, just don't watch the video. It's that easy. Don't watch the video. It's okay. You will survive. There are plenty other videos of people who not talking about this. But I know, you guys are going to watch anyway. You guys are going to watch anyway because you can't stop watching. And it's like, it's cocaine to y'all. Jeez, man, I don't know why. I mean, it's like y'all smoking a vial of cocaine because you can't stop watching these videos. I get it. Cool. It is what it is. But I'm telling y'all right now, this fight, man, I'm uneasy for Nicco. I know Nicco's a fighter, and people, I don't feel sorry for Nicco. I kind of do. I kind of do. This girl got set up, man. But, it's not Nicco's fault. It's not Valentina's fault. Definitely not Valentina's fault, because, again, what is Valentina going to say? Oh, yep, okay. I'm just going to turn down an opportunity because, well, I can, and I'm going to turn down an opportunity, And then, then you're going to get some of these guys, oh, yeah. Well, the reason why Valentina got this opportunity because Valentina is satanic. And, see, some of you guys, man, you guys have to understand, okay, what? You have to understand what is, and everything is not what it seems. Everything here is just, it's not what it seems. It's not. And when I tell you that, remember I told you that. Everything is not what it seems. So when I do tell you that, and then when I come and bring it back to your memory, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You're going to understand, and you're going to be like, yeah, man, okay, I got it. I understand what he was saying. Because a lot of times, man, you know, trying to, you know, give people facts or give them any kind of facts, it can be a tough business. It can be a tough business. It's tough. Because, you know, I can argue a point. I can tell you, hey, this is what I think. Or I can tell you, hey, Amanda Nunes was dominant at 145 pounds, and then she dropped down to a bantamweight to fight Alexis Davis and got beat. See, I can tell you all of that. That's a fact. But people will still say that Amanda Nunes need time to build muscle mass when, you know, the same Amanda Nunes fought Vanessa Porto at bantamweight and then moved up, okay, and fought Ediane Gomez and then fought Julia Budd. But see, those are facts. But people will still argue you down about that. Just like people will still argue you down. And it's the Nicco fans. They'll argue you down and say, you know, Nicco got this a 50-50 fight. I had a guy say this a 50-50 fight. Okay. Well, you keep thinking that then. Put some money on it. I ain't got much, but put some money on it. That's what I know. That's what I know. I mean, folks, this is what you have to do. You got to take the time, the physical time, and you got to literally look at the fights, man. You got to look at the fights, and I'm talking about hours and hours and hours of just looking at the fights. And I'm not saying my picks are always right, but I'm telling you on this one, guys, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. It's really, truly a no-brainer. Now, you know, my thoughts on the Tough Show. My thoughts on the Tough Show, the only two people, there are probably three fighters that I'm only going to concern myself with. The only three. I'm going to be keeping up with Pannie Kianzad. I'm going to be keeping up with Leah Letson, and I'm going to be keeping up with Larissa Pacheco. Okay? And I might keep up with Marcia Allen, and I'm going to see what she do. So that's four. The rest of them, I'm not keeping up with them, man. For what? I ain't keeping up with them. Like Marcia Allen, you know, she's not even a featherweight, man. But I'm going to see how she handled the weight and moving up. Because, you know, she said, she swore up and down that, you know, hey, you know, people keep telling me I can't handle the weight, but I can. And this, okay. So we're going to see if you can handle that weight. We're going to see if you are going to be capable of dealing with the weight that entails at that division. We're going to see. But I tell you, man, I don't know what's in store for that featherweight division, okay? I don't know what's in store. I mean, you got a couple of diamonds in the rough. You got Leah Letson. You got Pacheco. Yeah, you know, Pannie Kianzad, you know, she won last night over Lina, so maybe Pannie Kianzad might be a glowing light in that division, maybe, okay? My verdict's still not out on Pannie Kianzad just yet. My verdict not out, okay? But maybe they got three diamonds in the rough. That's about it. And then how are these diamonds in the rough going to fare? You know, is anybody going to get to fight Cyborg from that tournament? Is Chris going to come back? Is she going to re-sign? I mean, see, folks, these are questions that everybody want to know. And Chris said she is going to come back to MMA. She said that she's not going to stop fighting MMA. She's going to box, and she's still going to do MMA. That's what she told me on the interview. That's what she said. So, you know, I'm going to take Chris at her word. I think Chris will be back. I think Chris is going to challenge the winner of Tough. I mean, it'll make good sense. See, I'm going to tell you what the problem is, man. See, people, they're still going to bash Chris Cyborg. It don't matter, man. They're going to bash Chris Cyborg because, number one, they're going to look at her resume and say, oh, man, look at all these people she fought. She's bigger than these people. But, you know, people are blind and ignorant because they don't know that in MMA, you had to fight whoever. Like, in a lot of fights, you know, the weight classes wasn't even like, you know, like, it wasn't even legit. You know, they had to do a lot of catch weights, too. Because some girls wasn't even at the weight. Like, some girls had to come down. Some girls had to come up. So a lot of the fights back then were actually fought at catch weights. But people don't know that, though, you know, because they just blindly say, oh, Cyborg can get a resume. But, you know, even though her and Amanda can fight some of the same people, and, you know, even Amanda was a featherweight, but, you know, it's fine. And Amanda can walk around over 160 pounds. But, yeah, but that's okay. Right? We just forget about that. We just don't even want to talk about that. But this fight, you know, Valentina Shevchenko should be the new, you know, UFC featherweight flyweight champion. UFC featherweight flyweight. Boy, that's stupid. Valentina should be the new flyweight champion. Okay? Guys, get your popcorn ready. And if you eat popcorn, I don't eat that crap. because it's going to be an explosion. It's going to be an explosion. And just, I don't know, man, Nicco been kind of inactive too, because, you know, with the injuries, has our striking gotten any much better than it was versus Monteferi? Folks, I got to tell y'all no, and that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harris, and I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe. The best women's MMA platform on YouTube.